Hi everyone, Addibloom here. I'm interested in all things magic and fantasy, and today I'll be doing a speedrun of TechnoSorcery. In previous sessions, I've been going through story mode very leisurely. I've been saying the lines of all of the characters. I've been giving you tips and tricks along the way. But in this session, I'm going to be playing through all of the levels in story mode straight through, and I'm just going to see how far I can get through story mode in the session and how fast I can do it. So come with me as I start this session. I'm just going to pull up the chat up just in case I need it. All right, we're good to go. We are starting now. You're saying this for the first time, you kind of have to press the keys to the beat, and you can check the left and right panels to see where all of the elements are on the keyboard. Okay, we're just going to go straight through. We're not looking at leaderboards. I'm going to figure it out later how good I did. Is where it turns into half notes. So it's a little faster. That one from my first playthrough. Okay, 3 stars. Better than my best, that's all I need to know. Okay, I'm gonna do all of the evocation classes with Professor Lantu now. Get into Zen mode. So at this point I'm kind of like at the Arcanum, learning all the different ways I can do spells from all the professors. Ultra fast. So having just beaten this game and playing through it, a lot of the mechanics are still pretty fresh for me. So hopefully I'll be at like peak condition for doing a playthrough. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get any more than 3 stars, but interested in making my own levels pretty soon. I'm starting to see the patterns in which a lot of these levels were created. I'm like, I can do that. Give it a shot, why not? Okay, on to the next. Okay, so I've done, this is going to be the third of Professor Alantu's courses. My multiplier started to go down because I was doing some button mashing, and you can, just button mashing, it can be a little punishing if you don't get some of the keys right. So accuracy is also important in this game, if you want a higher score. Yeah, my multiplier went down because I started to button mash. Yeah, for these courses, speed is the name of the game. You don't even need to do it on the beat. Just as soon as it's unlocked, just go for it. I gotta try to do like ambidextrous stuff. Yeah, you can do it faster if you're ambidextrous. There we go. Less than my personal best. Oh well. We're just doing a speed run. I might try to do like some sort of like optimal run later. But today is not that day. So this is where you start learning spells. Eventually you're gonna have to memorize these. It can be done, I have done it. Pretty simple, pretty basic. 5% better than my personal best. I'll take it. This is Professor Cynthia, so she does the artificing classes where you make magical items. And you need spells to do that. Start memorizing. These are all pretty basic. The color, these are all whole notes. And the color of the image matches the color of the key, so. Even though you have to memorize it, there's still like visual cues to help you. this is what spells look like in their final form. Having just done a playthrough, I bet I'll have a lot of these memorized. But they do get a lot harder later in the game, I will say. I think some of these I'm getting slightly off the beat. Professor Cynthia is so impressed with your artificing skills. Ooh, better than my personal best. I'll have to see where I got on the leaderboards a little bit after this. Look for Addibloom on the leaderboards if you're curious. Wait, did I just, I think I just did this, so... I'm on her 3rd level. Yes, okay. I realize that you can do some of these spells slightly before they unlock. You can get started on them before they unlock. Gives you ultra fast. Idiot. Oh my gosh, wow, 5 stars. That does not happen very often. For a while, I did not even think that was possible, so when I get 5 stars, I am feeling pretty good about myself. Yeah, so this is summoning courses with Mr. Quibbly, and they have a different mechanic where you kind of have to hold a key while you press others, and it's again, you have to look at color cues on this. Helps if you remember where the keys are. I can go faster than this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's do it to the beat. These you have to do the beat. These you don't. Just get them done. That's what speedruns are all about. In the zone, and then I'm out of the zone. This takes a little bit more concentration for me. I need to refer to the left and right panels for this. Just get them done. That's how you do it. These are a little bit more challenging. You gotta hit. Did it? Oh, did it? Okay. 4 stars. Yeah, that's a lot better than the last score I got. Mr. Quibbly kicks you out of his class because you're mute and he's ableist, and he doesn't like the fact that there's a sorcerer who can cast spells without doing incantations. What I was doing wrong there for the longest time. It's okay, these levels are still pretty easy. They don't have the punishing mechanics that you get in the battle arena. Which is coming up next. all my concentration, so don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, I'm concentrating. Yeah. This is the one where you gotta pay attention to, like, which of these is actually unlocked. And they unlock kind of in a circle. Like, this really slows me down a lot. I know that there's probably some people who do that faster. Oh, I missed one. Oh no. This is just for speed, not for perfection. 4 stars is pretty good. I'll take it. I mean, I'm doing better than my old scores, so that's something. Oh my gosh. I'm already like off. Summoning is hard. Like, these courses are hard. I'll give them that. I like how it has like a little bit of time before it unlocks, so you have like some time to get your bearings. Gotta figure out what key I'm holding down, you know? Yeah, that's what I like. A little bit of warning about what keys you'll be pressing. This is a really catchy vibe to it. Nice. Idiot. Look at these scores though. I mean, I was habitually getting 3 stars and now I'm getting 4. So yeah, this game is for people who are like fantasy, are comfortable on a keyboard, are not shy about memorizing spells, and can press keyboard keys to a beat. So if you can do all those things, you're golden. Okay, so this is the final exam of the Ancient Arcanum, where you put all of what you've learned to the test. A little bit of evocation, a little bit of artificing, a little bit of summoning. First time through, I know I was missing a lot of these cards, and now I know I'm getting all of them, so I expect to get a better score on this final exam than on my last one. I have confidence, I'm not afraid to say it. I missed one. I missed him. There's so much going on. I'm still doing better than last time. Yeah. I gotta see how much better I did than my best. Yep. 30, almost 30% better. It'd be nice if I had 4 stars, but I know I messed up a few there. A few cards that I missed, but overall better. So this is the episode where he revolves to get revenge on the Lich who cut out his tongue and made him mute. So it's basically kind of like, okay, I've graduated from the Arcanum. What do I want to do next? I want to get revenge on the Lich. There's a lot here. With some of these I'm like, it's like impossible to get all of them. Especially when I'm talking and not concentrating. That's very hard, actually. Like, there's just... This is where where the multitasking comes in, and this is... I remember this is where I kind of got overwhelmed on my first playthrough. But you know, the levels get harder and harder the more you go on. So basically, the main character's decided to confront the Lich, and he's going through the battle arena of Heaven's Plateau to build up his skills, to build up his proficiency. I gotta get my head in the game. I got off a little bit. Okay, so that was my first opponent in the battle arena, essentially. Better than my personal best. Okay, I'm gonna take a little swig of tea here. Stay caffeinated. Stay hydrated. It's gonna be a long session, so I gotta get my energy somehow. I wonder how quickly I can get through this game. Another opponent in the battle arena. A lot of these moves are doubling because this is like the Sand Sisters or something. Darn. So you're like fighting both of them, and you're doing you're giving them a lot of the same spells. But repetition is helpful for memorizing. I see a message that came in, so I'm going to take a look after this level. Okay. Oh, I think it's spam. Figures. It's probably a bot that goes around into empty channels. Oh, it's not unlocked. Gotta remember. Get the ones that are unlocked. So this is a new mechanic where you just need to kind of get all the cards before the time runs out at the top there. You're kind of like training with your spirit guide. So you just want to make sure this is kind of like a practice session for the battle arena. And again, I have all these memorized because I just recently beat the game, so like a lot of these are like fresh in my mind. And my question to the audience is, can you beat the game? Because I noticed that there's quite a few people kind of dropping off because the difficulty level increases so much throughout this game. I think that like a lot of people don't make it past a certain point. So my question to you is, do you have what it takes? You want to join me on the leaderboard? Five stars, dang girl. Dang self. So I really like how kind of like increasing my skills as I continue to go along. My HP, I'm like invincible. Ah! Of course I say that and of course I miss. That always happens. I get cocky. There you go. kept a lot of my HP. So I am proud of that. 4 stars. I'll take it. I love the 4 stars. Okay, so this is kind of where you go on a side quest. You can tell like the HP was kind of a mechanic of the battle arena when you're fighting against your opponents. But now I'm going into the Crystal Caverns to get some materials for like a cool new wand as I go to the upper echelon. I'm getting like my fingers mixed up. Okay, gotta concentrate. I just like couldn't get that to the beat for some reason. Get a little swig of tea. Green tea. Okay, so that was the first level of the Crystal Caverns. You kind of go lower and lower to get the precious materials you need. This game has made me a lot more comfortable on the keyboard, I have to say. I say that and then of course. It's like I can't get all these cards. If I was better at multitasking, maybe. For me, it's actually easy to like get my fingers all tangled up. Yeah, I remember this is where it starts to get difficult for me. The first time I played, I couldn't get past this point. I actually had to give up. But I came back around. Apparently, that's right, I remember I did really well on this level last time I played it. I was very surprised. Feeling good. Not as good as my last score though. And that's okay. I feel like my brain has changed just by like playing this game. Like, I just feel like I can handle stress better. So I was so stressed when I first started playing this game. I don't know, it's kind of meditative in a way. This game is like so much easier now that I've actually memorized these during my first playthrough. Practice makes perfect. I almost didn't memorize that one. There you go. Oh, I'm well ahead of the timer. So this is the big stone that we get some precious, precious magical materials from. We go back to the master crafter and we craft a new staff. Another big like multitasking one. Very cool. Made a new staff. 3 stars. Okay. It's okay. We're doing for speed, not for perfection. It's okay. This is where robbers are trying to rob me. And like I'm just like so OP at this point that these robbers are like dust immediately, and I get 5 stars on this level. It's kind of like a little gimme level, like a little easy one before you go back into the really hard stuff. So at this point we're kind of back at the battle arena. We're in the higher tier of battles now, and it gets harder. I'm getting that domino effect where you're just kind of like... It's kind of doing symmetrical stuff now, so that's makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so that's when you can kind of do the ambidextrous stuff really easily when they kind of have symmetrical spells going on your left and right hand, so that's kind of cool. I like it. Ooh, this is the Moon Shadow Princess. This one was really hard for me. No, this is the dragon. They are both like very like equal difficulty. If you mess up, it's over. Some of these are hard. Yeah, that one messed me up a lot. Once you get into that like last minute memorization. Yeah, it's still a hard level for me. I can only get 2 stars on that. Moon Shadow Princess is very, very similar. It's kind of like... they're like mirror images of each other in terms of difficulty. Except this one focuses on like the right hand. It's like there's no way I'm getting all of these. Meanwhile, there's stuff going on in your left hand that you're like, oh gosh. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time actually having to like go to the spell book and memorize those spells because, yeah, still getting 2 stars. Like the Green Dragon, the Moon Shadow Princess, like those to me were actually like some of the hardest levels of the game. And that HP mechanic can be very, very punishing. take a little sip of tea. Get ready to go again. But I think with that, you actually become the champion of the battle arena. Did a little better than I did last time. That's good. Okay, so now this is where you've built up your skills at the battle arena. And now you're on the hunt for the Lich, and you're kind of like getting all the information and augments that you need to like do that. Oh my gosh, I'm misaligned. Gotta make sure you're on those home keys. I did it off the beat. It's okay, I probably still did better than my best. Yeah, wow, 113% better. And I am still on the search for information to help me beat the Lich. It's giving your mind a break a little bit now that they kind of like give you the hints again. It's nice. Oh, I gotta tell you, I was getting really like mentally fatigued by playing this game, but now that I have everything memorized, I'm like, gosh, we can probably get through this in like 2 hours. If that. I might pass all these courses on the first try. Say that and then I'm like completely F up. That's usually how it is. Gosh. I don't remember that one. Nice. Yeah, what is that one spell? It's like a little purple dragon. I'd look it up, but I'm on a speedrun, so we're just gonna leave it in the dust and move on. Was it this one? I think I just did that one based on this one. Yeah. This starts off pretty chill. These are like old Arcanum spells. I don't remember that last spell, so hopefully I'll be able to bring that memory forward. Cool little book. This is where I'm doing some augment spell. Augment my abilities. At the top. As long as I stay ahead of the timer, I'm good. Oh gosh. I'm like trying to do them like simultaneously, right? It takes me a second to get aligned. Ugh. I feel like I got that other one, but oh well. Sometimes I miss and I don't know why. 2 stars. Ay. Still better than I did last time. Take a little swig. Swig of tea. Okay, so this is where you're starting to see like minions of the Lich congregating. The reunion. Faster and faster, but I actually don't think it is. It feels that way. It's anxiety inducing. HP all the way through. How did I do? 5 stars. That's crazy. That's crazy town. 5 stars on a hard level is crazy town. Like, I can't even get that on like normal levels. Like, I don't get it. Sometimes just get in the zone. I think it's better when I don't talk. You know what I mean? Just like a lot going on at the same time. I mean, this is what gets to the end. Got some harder stuff going on. I'm not 100% sure on a card, I'm just skipping it. Sometimes you just gotta let them go. Okay, so now that we're in the main area, this is kind of like the Lich's domain. And we're gonna get there. Oh man, I did so bad on these 1 and 2 stars. I think I had to try multiple times on these too, so we'll see how quickly I can actually do these. As long as you stay ahead of the curve, you're good. Oh my gosh. Some of these are hard. Yikes. Learning on the spot. 2 stars, yeah. I think that's what I got last time. Okay, so I got 2 stars on this one. Let's see if I can do any better. I'm gonna have to concentrate. Yeah, it's hard with the summoning. Because you're starting to like have to hold keys and press keys on the same hand, and that's different from how it's been all game. More difficult. Oh, 3 stars though. Okay, got 1 star in this one. Can I do it? You're slowly getting like closer and closer to the Lich here. Gotta see if I can do any better. Forgot. Oh yeah, this is just madness. I'm surprised I'm not like getting failed for this. But it's because there's no like HP mechanic. Oh gosh. Yeah. Some spells are starting to happen on this 2 different hands now, so that's also different. Oh, I just need to take like a quick breather. Sorry, I know this is a speed run, but endurance is a part of that as well. Like your brain can get very taxed. My brain can get very taxed when I play this game. 2 stars is better than I had last time, so my goodness. Okay. Lich rituals. This is basically where you see the Lich for the first time. The person who cut out your tongue, killed your wife, you know. Lots of vengeance here. Okay, don't talk to me, I'm concentrating. Definitely a lot going on. Where is he? Idiot. Did I do better than I did last time? 3 stars! 2 stars. That's fine. It's better than I did last time. Okay, so this is the final level. Here we go. This is where the Lich rises you up above the clouds and takes you to the final battle location. And you're getting revenge. Okay. The Lich begins to show signs of fatigue, and so do I, actually. Oh, I should have taken a swig of tea. It's okay. Idiot. Oh my gosh, I did all of these levels on the first try. That's a good speedrun. I did it. And so, you know, the epilogue comes later and then you go home and then that's the game. I think I did that like within 2 hours. So that is cool. Yay me. Cool. So for anybody who popped in, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace out.